Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome now our A finalists for the men's 400 freestyle.
Here in Northern California, it is time now for the men's 400 free. And Tyler Clary, who will be in lane number 1, is an Olympic gold medalist. Won the 200 back in London last summer. But swing in lane 1 against 8 other swimmers here in this 9-lane pool, sort of unique for this Arena Grand Prix in Santa Clara. So it's Clary first up, with that confidence that he's gained from London, from the Olympics, trying to carry that forward to the World Championships this year. Liam Egan is a 17-year-old who was 8th in the 800 free here in Santa Clara earlier in the meet. Anders Nielsen is a 22-year-old from Denmark. He's in lane number 3. Connor Jaeger in lane number 4. He was the winner in the 800 free earlier in this meet. 6th in this race at the Olympic trials last summer. Ryan Cochran, lane number 5. He's the top qualifier, coming off a 3rd place performance in the 800 free here. Connor Dwyer will be in lane number 6, gold medalist from the London Olympic Games in the 4x200 free relay. Michael Klee in lane number 7, 3rd in the 400 free at the Olympic trials last summer. Jeremy Bagshaw will be in lane number 8. He was 6th in the 800 free here this weekend. And Mac Horton, a 17-year-old from Australia, completes the field in lane 9, 2nd in the 800 free here in this pool.
Well, you would think Cochran would be the favorite here, just because of what he did in the prelims alone. I mean, he was 4 seconds faster than anybody else, Steve. But you know, the way I saw Connor Jaeger swim that 800 freestyle last night was pretty special. I mean, he won a best time, 7:50. There's lanes 4, 5, and 6. Connor Jaeger there to the left. He'll be in lane number 4. Klee to the right, Dwyer to the right. It's lane 6. He's coming off the 100 freestyle. So I don't know how much that's going to affect him. But you would think he would be, you know, the Cochran would be the favorite, but I think Jaeger will be. I think Jaeger's got a great chance of beating Cochran here. You know, Cochran's coming off that Olympic silver medal performance last summer, but that's the 1500. The longer the distance, the better for Ryan Cochran. That's why it was such a surprise in the 800 that Connor Jaeger was able to take him down, and pretty handily.
Now the early lead, Mac Horton way down in lane number 9. Now we saw the women's winner come from lane number 7 in Jillian Ryan. And it's Mac Horton in lane 9, the early lead in this men's race that is very international. 4 different countries represented in the 9-swimmer field. And as we noted earlier, a very international race. There are 7 of the 8 races tonight that have 3 or more countries represented in the fields.
And Australia has such a obviously rich tradition of history in the distance freestyles. But Horton was 2nd in that 800 last night. Again, I go back to the 800 because that tells you a lot about how this 400 is going to be swum. Well, Connor Jaeger won by 9 seconds. So you have to think he was the favorite. That's why I'm just so confused why Ryan Cochran went so fast in the prelims to go 349, which was so unnecessary. 2nd place was 353. I wonder if he put too much out there in that 400 in the prelims and not be able to come back so soon for the finals. And you can see right now, I just like the way Jaeger's looked. I have really liked the way he's looked all year. He had a great NCAA championships, helping Michigan win the title there for the first time in, gosh, almost 19 years to be exact.
Now they're at the halfway point right now, and Connor Dwyer in lane 6 is the leader, just ahead of the other Connor, Jaeger, in lane 4.
A little unknown here is Michael Klee, the other American right there, who has had such a great career up to this point. He didn't swim the 800, but you know, here's a guy that, for example, almost made the Olympic team last summer. Stevie was 3rd in this event. They take the top 2 swimmers, so he's could put a great 400 in, and he was just missing the 200 freestyle last summer as well. So you can see they're starting to spread out now. Cochran right there in the middle. Doesn't have great closing speed. He's kind of a steady plower all the way through. 28.7 on that 50 for Connor Yeager. Right there, and he's starting to take control, Steve. This is the 300 mark and already about a half body length lead. I just love the way he's looked all year. He's great, gained a lot of strength, which helped him in the short course version, but he's really started to put it together long course. And of course, he's an Olympian, and that gives you a lot of confidence.
And Connor Dwyer in lane number 6 right now is his biggest threat. 2 lanes removed as they're about to make the turn for the final 50.
No Americans in the top 10 in the world this year. I definitely think Yeager's going to be a factor this summer. 58.1 for Yeager there. Dwyer was 57 plus, so Dwyer's starting to make a move a little bit.
So it's going to come down to the 2 Connors, it looks like. Ryan Cochran in lane 5 trying to make a charge, but it's Connor Yeager in lane 4. Connor Dwyer in lane 6, 1-2 right now, and Connor Yeager is going to take it home to get the win in the men's 400 free.
That's a great swim for Connor Yeager and a really good swim for Connor Dwyer, who's now starting to feel it a little bit. Wow.
Top 3 in the middle of the pool with Yeager, Dwyer, and Cochran. 1, 2, 3 from lanes 4, 6, and 5.
I know Connor Yeager is going to be thrilled with that time. That is the 7th fastest in the world this year. Stephen, just off the 6th fastest. That was 3:46.91. That's a lifetime best. 57 flat on Connor Yeager coming home. You can see that tremendous kick. He's built that kick. He did it all on that 3rd 100, but Look at Connor Dwyer also putting in a superb time, 3:48.2. That's the 8th fastest time in the world this year. So 2 good times for the Americans. They pop right in there.
The Connors, Yeager and Dwyer ahead of Ryan Cochran, Anders Nielsen and Michael Klee rounding out the top 5, but a terrific swim for Connor Yeager, 3:46.93. So that's 2 wins here in Santa Clara. The 400 to go along with the 800. Connor, what was the difference in your performance here to get you the victory?
I guess just kind of having a good strategy going into the race. Having a really competitive field. I think really there are 9 good guys in that heat, and I think it was just, I knew it was going to be kind of a dogfight, and it was easy to just get excited and get ready for the race.
Did you know that you were on pace to go 3:46? I mean, you were out 154, Connor, back in 152.
No, I had no idea what we were going to go. It's kind of hard to tell, you know, but it looked like we were all moving pretty good, and I was happy I was able to stay in the race.
What does this race specifically now do for your confidence as we head to Indy?
I don't know. We've been swimming really fast all summer, and it's just a good sign. You know, that training's been paying off, and we got a good program working for us.
Well, you sure have. Mike Bottom and the rest of the Wolverines are doing awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Connor Yeager gets the win. And when we come back, Dana Vollmer, the Olympic gold medalist, is in the pool for the women's 100 fly here in Santa Clara.